Go in or out the door. Shout out to the Venture Replay game. Oh, it's been a while. I still feel like I'm playing catch up. I've been doing that since yesterday. I had a lot of meetings, virtual meetings though, and I still didn't get. Well, I did get my virtual meetings done. I had to set up a couple of more. I thought it was easy from home. Like this, oh, I'm not working. These are things I had to take care of, but child, it was kind of difficult trying to get everything I need out of each conversation. Then some of them Nala was there, so I was like dealing with her because Nala loves to act crazy when I'm on important phone calls. It was a lot, and I still got a couple of things to do today. But I said let me catch up with y'all before I finish with the calls and stuff. I'm gonna just well, it's not really calls this time. It's mostly like filling out forums. And hey, Sassy Francis. I'm doing sensory bins for Nala today. I couldn't find no food color in the Dollar Tree, but I tried to do it with these goddamn things her dad bought her, thinking they was gonna color the rice. It didn't. It just made it kind of wet and gooey. But it is a sensory bin, so I put a little bit of the art. I mean not art, paint. I had some black paint. Child, it's been busy. In case y'all see, the year Renegade, what's that called shit? Diddy was arrested. Crazy. But this guy, I haven't heard all hey Essence Boo. Diddy got arrested in New York, right? But it was a guy that predicted, damn, I forgot his name. He said he knew Diddy was going to be arrested in September months ago. And he's a guy that used to bodyguard for Suge. But then he did say that he had... Well, then that don't make sense, though. Because I know he said he used to be a cop, but then he turned bodyguard. Kind of like the West Coast Gene deal. I forgot his name, though. Damn. But he knew months ago, like last year, that Diddy was going to get arrested. Like, how you get that accurate and you're not a psychic? And he used to work for the police, and Diddy got arrested by the feds, so that's interesting. Some people think it was Don. I'm not talking about Gene. He's the West Coast Gene. He used to be a bodyguard for Suge and them. He used to be with Death Row. Hey, SoFly. I got to think of his name, but it's a, what's that podcast called? I think it's Gilly the Kid. I think it's Gilly the Kid podcast. He was on there on. Yeah, he's big like Gene though. He's a big guy like Gene, but him and Gene don't get along. And you know, Gene used to be a cop too, but they don't get along. But he was in that video. He was talking about as far as because when they was talking about how all these people was around Diddy, but nobody saying nothing about, you know, the abuse of women. And he's like, yeah, and a lot of them can't say nothing because he said a lot of the people out there talking like Gene and the other guys. He was like, yeah, because they was right there and they was complicit. He said that wasn't me. He said, but he's like Suge Knight, I seen him slap the hell out of a couple of women, but he said, I intervened. He said, but the girls be right back with them because that's their money. He said, when I used to be a cop and they was giving us training, they would even warn us about that on domestic violence dispute. He said, you know how many times I went in and arrested a guy and guess who was on my back? The female. You know what I'm saying? Trying to attack me for whatever reason. He said, but in the industry, that's like they money. He's like you seen that video with Cassie. He said a couple of weeks later, they were smiling and everything. So, you know. I heard Diddy was supposed to turn himself in, but they arrested him because he was a flight risk. Oh, yeah. Because he got that private jet and he owns a private island. So that's true. I'm surprised it took them this long. But the way, and I wonder who else is going to get arrested because Diddy is cutthroat. So you know he's not about to go down by himself. And he got a lot of dirt on everybody. And I find it hard to believe whatever files they got, he don't got no backup files. But a lot of the videos that I've seen, and I'm joining back Patreon. So this one Patreon that I joined back, they were saying that how Diddy is going to the same prison that the Epstein guy went to, where he supposedly, unalived himself, quote unquote. So they thinking that's what's about to happen to Diddy. I don't know though. It might. It depends. I feel like if Diddy talk about the higher ups, like them white guys that was funding him, yeah, they might Epstein him. They might. They just might. Hey, Khalil Boo. But yeah, it's been a lot of interesting things going on. So I don't know much about the beat sector yesterday because I was doing so many what you call it, online chats. I really didn't have time. The minute I got time to myself, I was catching up on I like those TikTok story times, but I don't know how to work TikTok, so I watch the people that bring it to YouTube. So I was catching up on that. And then I heard about the Diddy thing, and so that's what made me remember I had to subscribe to this channel, Patreon. And they said that he's going to the same jail Epstein went to, and they feel like that's going to happen because it's true. Diddy, in order for Diddy to get any type of time off, especially considering all the dirt he did, and let's be honest, Diddy deserved everything coming to him. So in no way am I ever trying to defend Diddy. I never liked the Diddy for years, way before they exposed him. I've been seeing he was very nasty in the creek. Back when he did that, making the band and making them walk for that cheesecake, I thought, oh my God. And then when one of the guys came out with his story time, because basically people was like, why the hell would y'all walk all the way to Brooklyn for a cheesecake? And he was like, yeah, because the way he put it, like, to take, I understand people like to haze people a little bit. Like, it's kind of like the football, like even the sports team. Like when you're new and you're a rookie, they kind of haze you. That's why I don't believe in joining like fraternities, because I don't believe in putting myself in a position where just because somebody has more than me, that gives them the right to try to belittle me or try to do me, talk to me crazy. The way my mouth ain't set up like that. Like, if I think you being disrespectful, y'all already know I'm gonna go the fuck off. And then I had to deal with my but early in that I had to deal with my attorneys and stuff too. I'm trying to get with my other attorneys, but one of them, it's already going through. But these people are so stupid. I don't want to say too much, but these people are so dumb. They're just making it worse. Like, I don't even want to get into the specifics because like I know uppity backs that stuff up with paperwork. Then I got these weirdos in the building that they taking advantage of, trying to, like, only thing they gonna do is get people ass whipped. But anyway, so yeah, I was doing my thing. Me either, bitch. Don't play with. I'm not that nice. Thank you, so fly. Exactly. Especially if you catch me on the wrong motherfucking day, like leaks. I'm not set up for that. But that's why I never joined any type of sororities or even been in, like, just don't. But once I seen Diddy acting like that, like, I don't like people who take advantage of a power dynamic. That's why y'all see me cursing a lot of people in this sector out all the time, because they think they're in a power dynamic that's not even existing. So can you imagine if they actually got into one? Hell nah. No. But yeah, it's crazy. So the only way for Diddy to get any type of time, and that's why I was like, that's interesting they would put him in that jail, because the only way Diddy is going to try to get any type of time shaved off, he would have to tell on somebody bigger than him. That's the only way it could happen. Hey, CEO boss lady. That's the only way I see it happening. And those people, Diddy thought he was powerful. Remember? He was talking all that shit, making people think he was like the king of Ciroc. He owned Ciroc. And in fact, he was working for the people that actually own Ciroc. So, they going to always give you your nigga wake-up call. Paul Mooney tried to tell him several times before he died. People don't listen. So, yeah, I was like, this is getting real interesting. And so now that he's in jail and they releasing all of his indictments and stuff, I haven't even listened, but I pretty much know all the stuff that, is true that we've been hearing. That's probably all it is. So, like, whew. I said, let me check on my people and see how they doing. Like I said, I'm making my sensory bin. I have to do the flower one later, but I need to go through all her toys, all her old puzzle pieces, because, some of her puzzles, The boards got messed up, so I paid a lot of money for a puzzle. So I kept some of the pieces. So I'm gonna put them in there, and I have to go to like some. I'm gonna take pictures of the things I put in there, and then I'm gonna print it out. We're gonna make a new game. Like one is just like she could just find stuff in there, and then the other one is like match it to the picture. That's a good cheap game, guys. Like you could do it rice. I'm doing 2 bins, one with rice, one with flour. I want to do the water beads, but I find because that was her favorite when we went to that. Yeah, I gotta catch up on the B sector. But when I heard Reed came back, just dumb, girl. So I guess Reed is back, and I see that's been the topic, and I see a lot of people beefing, but I have to catch up. But I was reading a community wall because I didn't watch that podcast, but apparently everybody was saying it was whack. But I did see a community wall. I forgot who wrote it. But basically, they were saying Reed need to stay gone because she gonna use her. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. But I would hope Reed take advantage of like her mental health and her sons and just take a break. Take a break. Especially if you're too scared to fight the person that's attacking you, you're gonna keep attacking everybody else. Because people like I saw that Demetra was just saying, I'm gonna let Reed live. I'm like, oh, that is so nice, Demetra. She was like, and she wasn't even gonna say nothing about Reed, and then Reed just had to because she thought it would be easier to argue with Demetra, which I don't know why. Demetra is a roaster. VS is not. You'd have been better off roasting VS. VS can't roast. But I seen her on a panel attack, and I said, oh my, I even told her, I'm like, girl, stop poking the bear, because you already know how Demetra coming, child. But she couldn't be stopped. And the next thing I heard, woof. I haven't been watching. It's way better stuff on other places. Quan's Funerals was just on. Oh, yeah. And that's another person I've been looking to. Rich homie Quan. You right so fly. I ain't going to hold you. I haven't been watching. It gets kind of repetitive. And then once I see... It's like kind of like what's going like it's kind of like compared to the celebrity world, like so many people are playing into power dynamics that don't exist. And before I get frustrated cursing people out for their life choices, I said let me go mind my business in other sectors, and that's what I've been doing. Like these people are weirdos, a lot of them. And then these people that they be trying to kiss their ass to, they don't help their channel, don't go on their page, don't share nothing, but always want to try with the people that want to help them. Guess what? I ain't helping a motherfucking soul no more. If we not friends, it's no need for me to help you. Bitch, get it out the mud. Go let your powerful B sector friends promote you, and let's see what happens. That's what I'm on it. If it ain't cool and mutual, like shit. But anyway, yeah, Rich homie Quan, do y'all believe in those mediums that they be posting? I couldn't share on this page, and for some reason, I have to go through a lot to try to, like things I see on this page, it don't just automatically pop up. But it was this guy, he didn't have a lot of views, right? I was watching a lot of mediums. But to me, and sometimes it's not all about views, right? I was watching this medium. I got to go in my history now that I could be able to share some more stuff. Miss Regina told me what to do. I got to do it. Take the time to do it. But this guy, he's a medium, right? And he was doing one on Rich homie Quan. And to me, it seemed more accurate than everybody else. Let me tell y'all what this man said. He said that Rich homie Quan is saying from the, now that he's transitioned, because, some people say they could speak to the people that's transitioned or whatever. So he said he's talking to Rich homie Quan spirit. He said that Young Thug put a hit on him, right? He said Young Thug put a hit on him, and that Young Thug and him used to be lovers. He said that, but he wasn't feeling Young Thug as much as he was feeling him. It was more like, I'm doing what I gotta do to like move up. But Young Thug was really like feeling him. But he preferred, he was saying like, Quan saying like, he prefers women over men. But he's always been, on the DL. But he just prefers women. if he had to make a choice. So I guess he's a bi that, which is rare, I guess. But I guess it happens. He's a bi man that prefers women. But he said that Young Thug was really in love with him, really possessive over him, and he makes moves like a woman. He's very jealous like a woman. He's bitter like a woman. So that's what they beef is really stemming from. It's basically some jealous lovers quarrels type stuff. Like he couldn't let go. And then he's the only one to say that, but a lot of people that do his mediums that I had listened to, they all said that Rich Homie Quan practiced like sex rituals. Like, you know, you could do rituals in the bed. So he did sex rituals on people. That was how he did his give back. You know, because they say you got to be a part of the, you know, Illuminati, whatever. So there's a lot of ways that people do their rituals, and a lot of men, especially men of means, they love to perform sex rituals in the bedroom. Yeah, so I guess he did a sex ritual on Young Thug, and he never got over that. So that's what he was saying. That's what a thing. And then basically, his brothers was jealous of him. His brother was jealous of him and his success because, you know, I guess he wasn't feeling like he wasn't getting enough of his money. And, you know, they were saying his brother was still out there robbing people and stuff like that. Child, I don't know. But I was like, what? But I believe him because people been saying for years that them two used to go together. Young Thug used to call, remember he used to call him his husband? Like, nigga, what? I ain't never heard a man even play like that. Oh my God, I was just saying Thug looks sucks, but I've been watching the trial. Like really look at, yeah, I thought Young Thug was suspect when they came out with that song, because that's the first time I heard of both of them. My lifestyle, I loved it. I used to love that song. My homegirl had put me on too. I was like, oh, who's sing this? And then one day the video, she was showing me the video. I was like, oh, okay, but you know, are they lovers? And then even in the lifestyle video, one of the lyrics said, basically, like they was gonna pass on the vagina. Like, nigga, what? You're telling women to keep their vagina. The fuck? That's some gay shit. And then he used to be calling Quan his husband, daddy, stuff like that. Weird shit. So yeah, they said that Thug is bi, and well, I think Thug he like men more than women. And then I ain't gonna like this one, but if Woody ever hear this, it is not uppity saying this, because I do not want to play with you. I don't want to play with Woody like that. Shit, he's a killer for real. So Woody, don't be thinking uppity saying it. This is what I heard. I'm not saying it's true. I don't know, but I did get a little thought in my mind because I've been watching a lot of little Woody interviews. You know, because I see him at the trial like everybody else. But do y'all listen to Alexis K. Tyler? Remember I told you I used to watch her when she used to do the Vagina series, right? Power of the JJ series. And next thing you know, she started doing this Nipsey, whatever. I've never been into Nipsey. I'm not one of those people just because you die, I'm gonna act like I was crazy about you. I've never been a Nipsey fan like that. I think he's colorist. I don't know if he have any songs I like. I don't know. He probably been on a feature, but he's not somebody I even listen to his music. I don't have anything against him, but I do think he's a colorist. So if I feel like you're a colorist, I'm not gonna support you. So that's that. But anyway, he was saying that how so she started covering Nipsey. It's like she talked to Nipsey, like she's a medium too now. She talked to Nipsey, blah 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 blah. So she was talking about Woody and Young Thug is lovers. Talking about Woody is a power bottom. I said, bitch, what? Not Woody. But I ain't gonna hold you. When I first see him and he did this interview and they was asking him about Young Thug, he was like, he said, first of all, he was trying to make clear like he don't turn on nobody. So I guess he trying to say Young Thug don't look out for his people like that. Because he was like, that's why I like that nigga Rollo, because no matter what Rollo do, he always come back to his city and his street and block and show love. He take care of people. I gotta always respect him for that. If he doing right, wrong, I'ma always support that man. But he was like, yeah, but I don't turn nobody. He said, actually, I've always done more for people than they done for me. He was like, see, I'm the type of friend, somebody come up and try to style you, and then you be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of press that guy. You don't even have to ask me. I'm just gonna be on him like, what? It is what it is. He's like, but when he was like, when his partner got killed, nobody had his back. He was riding by himself, and that's what he said. He figured out he ain't had no friends. But he was like, what he do appreciate about Young Thug, he was like, he got to see more the world with him. He was like, when they went to Miami and New York and shit, he was like, and so he was like, yeah, it's a lot. Well, first he talked about me. He's like, yeah, it's a lot of girls out there. And Woody was like, yeah, but it's a lot of pretty girls. But you know, I wasn't stunting on none of that. I wasn't really stunting that. I was mostly with Thug the whole time. Everybody else was doing their thing. Like we was just like ducked away. And then now when I heard that Medium talking about Young Thug, I was like, wait. And then Alexa K. Tyler, she's the one that said, oh, Woody gay, he a power bottom. He was like, him and Thug was lovers. She was like, he is not against Thug. He's actually helping him. And if you think about it, he really is. He's really helping Thug. He's not really, like, people calling him a snitch, but to me, it seemed like, from what I could see in the trial, it seemed like he more played the system than Thug. Nigga, I do not play with Woody. Nigga, I do not play with Woody Day. Facts. I would never just play with Woody Day. I just had to put out there what I heard. So far I said, child by Woody is a double, triple OG. Yes. No, don't get me wrong. And Woody's kind of scary because normally, and he like, how you gonna be a killer and so charismatic at the same time? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I love watching his, whether he's doing an interview or the 20 for 1. I seen one earlier. He was doing like the bus thing, where he was talking about women, the type of women he like and stuff like that. Like, he's very charismatic, but you know he's a straight killer. So it's like, that's what I said. I don't want to play with you, Woody. If you happen to come across this video, I ain't saying none of that. But yeah, Alexis K. Tyler was the only one I heard say that. But yeah, I don't think he. But I do think she got one part very correct. I don't see why people calling him a snitch. I see him as very intelligent. One thing I ain't gonna hold you. He is very intelligent. If you listen to how he talk. She said demon talk. Yes, and you could tell, and then it's like he got this shift. Like when you could tell kind of, even when the interviews, when he kind of gets serious, his eye it's like a little shift takes in his eye, like a little shift goes on in his eye. Hey, Ronnie Howard, what's up, boo? Like, I remember on the 20 versus 1, one of the girls came out there and she asked a question about snitching when he was doing it with Charleston White, and the girl asked him some question about snitching or something. You see how his eyes changed over? It was like a look went over. Like, he went from happy eyes to type of menacing, and he didn't say a word, but he just gave her a look. And then Charleston went on and said what he had to say or whatever. And I'm glad him and Charleston White hooked up. And Charleston White, he's teaching him the game. He's teaching him how to get his own content while he's giving up like triple your money. So Charleston is good for that, because the last thing we want is Woody hungry and back on the streets, y'all. She said, "Yep, baby, I don't play with that kid." You can see a whole shift over, like when they say the wrong thing to him, whether it be in a live stream or not. Yeah. But it's a lot of women going for him anyway, child. Nah, he's cute. He got a real nice. I like his personality. Really, he's really charismatic. But I would never go there, child. And the way he said he don't play with women, he's like, I don't go back and forth with him. I don't give too many chances. I'm like, he was like, I'm one and done. You do one thing to me, it's a wrap. I don't forgive you no more. I said, my God. So yeah, I'm definitely not trying to play with Woody. But shit, Alexis K. Tyler is. I was trying to utter, because she's the only one I ever heard say that. And y'all know Alexis K. Tyler, girl, is crazy as hell. Always been crazy, but she's so fucking funny. Oh, you know, my baby now. But what else I was watching? Yeah, but that young homie Quan, I've been watching a lot of mediums about him, because I felt something was off. And I don't want to be one of those people that's blaming the girlfriend, because you know, you never know how you're gonna react to somebody, especially your man or something like that, and you in the house. Like, that would probably, maybe I'm thinking like maybe she was going into shock, but then it's like the putting that, like, not if he hasn't been in the bed all night, like even if you got him Because I'm pretty sure they got like another bedroom he could have slept in. Because people was like, he probably, I'm probably thinking he probably could have been on the couch because he was cheating a lot. Cheating. He was a big cheater, obviously. Look at all the women. But even if you didn't want him in the bed with you, like I would think like when they was going to school, she'd be like, hey, get up and get in the bed. Get up and get in the bed or something like that. So that was weird to me. And then his brother saying that he saw him on the floor with food in his mouth. And then he just picked him up and put him on the couch. I'm like, what? You wouldn't wake him up like, hey, get it together. Like, that didn't make sense. So that's what makes me think like, oh, it's something funny. But I don't like when they always automatically assume, oh, the woman got something to do with it. Like, no. It'd be their own homeboys most of the time. He was live in the church with his daughter this past Sunday. Okay. Oh, you mean Little Woody? Yeah. You know one of his daughter's mothers died. I didn't know that. Remember, I don't know if I seen an interview and he was like, he got 2 daughters. He said, but the oldest daughter, he said because his mother told him that he couldn't have kids. So when him, the first girl got into it and she came and told him that she was pregnant, he said, but they was going back and forth for whatever the case may be. And they was broke up and he was like, we did a lot to each other. He said, but like I told you, I don't put up with nothing. I don't put up with nothing from nobody, not even female. He's like, we in a relationship, if you don't do what I say, like it's pretty much over. I don't like back talk, basically, I guess he was saying. So him and the girl got into it, and then she hit him up, telling him that she was pregnant, and he was like, nah. He's like, but at that point, he ain't gonna lie. He's like, I just didn't care. He said, plus my mom told me I can't have kids. He's like, so we did a DNA test, and we found out it was my baby. And he's like, yeah, so I was being a deadbeat to my baby for a long time. He's like, because the way he felt about the mother. He was like, but when... And there was another girl pregnant, which is the one that I think people initially knew about. It was another girl that, so you got 2 daughters, I guess they close in age. Other girl got pregnant. And so, yeah, he was like, he always had a bond with the other daughter, but not this one. So he was saying on the interview, the mother that died, he was like, she got killed. But he was like, now he's trying to bond with the daughter so it could be just like it was with with his second daughter. So that's probably the one he had with him because the mother's died. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Hey, Miss Rhonda. But yeah, he do say he's trying to go to church now. Yeah, he need to be in the damn church. Jesus. But yeah, you can see how he easily got close to people because he's real charismatic. So I was like, oh, wow. I did not know all that. Yeah. I told you I've been watching a lot of his interviews. Because, you know, you would think one way just from how he talked, but based on how he answers stuff, he's smart as hell. He like to play stupid. But he even addressed playing stupid too. And how that benefits him from time to time or whatever the case may be. Yeah, but the one that the daughter y'all be seeing with him, that's the one whose mother got killed. He said they was getting to a better place, but you know. But yeah, I think he got full custody now. Well, it would only make sense. It would only make sense. So, yeah. So, shit's crazy. But yeah, I've been watching it. Yeah, he's very clever. Very clever. I was just watching the one when I was on the bus coming home just now. And it was one on the bus, and this was more based on like the type of women he liked, the relationships, asking him about celebrity women and did this and did that. So he basically was like, women ain't loyal or whatever, and so she was like, not me. He was like, of course you're gonna say that all women do. And then she was like, no, I am. And he was like, how loyal are you? And she's like, I'm loyal forever into the end of time. And he was like, all right, so if I cheat on you, you still gonna stay with me? And she was like, no. He said, you gonna cheat? He said, what, you gonna cheat back? She said, no, I'm not gonna cheat back. I'm gonna just leave you. He's like, all right, then you ain't loyal. And she's like, what? She's like, how is that not loyal if you cheated on me? He was like, if you loyal to me, that means you down for me no matter what. So if I cheat on you, you're supposed to try to help me be better so I don't do it no more. I'm like, nigga, what? Nah, you bugging. And she's like, the girl was saying the video was saying the same thing. He's like, nah. And he was like, yeah. He was like, well, that means you loyal to yourself. You're not loyal to me, right? And she's like, yeah, when you say it that way. Yeah. But you supposed to be those shit. Get up. Oh my goodness, I just see that, Miss Rhonda. Oh my goodness. Hopefully your husband feels better. Hopefully your husband feels better. Make sure you get him plenty of tea. Try the detox thing. Keep everybody away from him. Put the air humidifier on. I'm so sorry to hear that, Miss Rhonda. I just not saw that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I hope your husband feel better, Miss Rhonda. That sucks. But yeah, so Fly, he's bugging out, ain't he? So, but I guess that, I mean, he's like, yeah, a lot of you people don't, he's like, a lot of people say they loyal, but they don't know the real definition of loyalty. I say, well, hell yeah, I guess I ain't loyal at all, because nah, you bugging out. Got me all the way messed up, all the way, not even partially. I wish I would. Yeah, he was talking about his main girlfriend. He was saying if he have a main woman, he said he don't have one now, but if he has one, he said it's kind of hard to have one because, you know, what he wants is kind of impossible. He's like, he don't want his main girl to have any male friends. She only could be with him, can't give him no headaches. I'm like, damn, you want a goddamn robot? I guess he gonna be single for a while. Shit. But yeah, all guys are crazy like that. They really be thinking that. But they'll have so many female friends, it's ridiculous. I need to finish decorating my wall. Oh, and another good thing, I might get my food stamp back they stole from me. My lawyer sent me a link. I gotta fill it out. But I could, when he sent it to me, I was outside. So when Nala comes back, after we put the laundry in, I'm gonna fill that out. I gotta find one of those letters because the information they said it's on one of them letters. Cause I kept bugging them about that. I know they was like, she mad petty because they had helped me fix major shit. Well, I told you they were trying to play games in this building, but my lawyers, they be on it, boo. So they had helped me fix major shit, right? So I know they was like, why the fuck she keep talking about them goddamn food stamps? Because they were mentioning, they were like, yeah, we did this, we did that, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, but what about them food stamps? Because I know they stole it. It's not skimming. They stole that shit at the HRA center. I'm determined to get them crooked workers the fuck up out of there. That's right. Because this is the second time this has happened to me. And I don't even get much. The fuck. Okay, so Fly, enjoy the rest of your day at work. Yeah, what time is it? I'm about to go soon too because I gotta, oh yeah, I'm about to go soon too. I'm about to go down to the laundry. I just want to chat with y'all real quick. But yeah, Diddy in jail. Unfortunately, Quan is gone. But y'all really need to start watching them Medium. I'm telling you, they be hitting on some interesting points. But that guy, I gotta find that video in my history so I can share it. The way I was cackling, I tried to share, but I was out of shares that day. Y'all know. Until I identify myself, they don't want me sharing but so much a day, I guess. These people be reporting my page for anything, I tell you. Damn, I can't have shit. But anyway, I think he's on point because when y'all remember when that song Lifestyle came out and the way they was on each other, well, Young Thug was on Quan, and then they didn't talk about Quan bisexualness or whatever, but they was saying that every medium that I listened to was saying that he performed sex rituals, like when he had sex with people, he performed, and that's the thing, you know, people do that. People do that. You don't even have to be a celebrity. Like if you know what you're doing, you can do that to somebody. That's really a thing. And it would make sense. You see, he had like so many women. It was ridiculous. And there was one video that came across my feed before let you guys go, but I never got a chance to watch it because you know how you get that blue thing across your phone telling you to refresh your YouTube because I guess a bunch of new things came on. So I must have pressed it by accident. So once you press it, the other videos don't be there no more. But it was they was like the last video of Rich Homie Quan before, you know, I guess he went home and all that shit happened. And he was out with another female. I wanted to watch the video because she looked like the girl that claimed that they was just friends. Remember she came out talking about something, oh, we were just friends, da-da-da-da. She looked similar, but I don't know if it was her. Because, you know, he seemed to have, at least he was one of those artists that really, even though he got rich, stayed with black women. So he really did like black women. You can't say he didn't. Every girl he cheated with, but the girls, so I can't tell because he do have a certain look he like. So I never got to watch the video, but I want to see that video. But he was definitely a cheater, and had all these women coming out going crazy over him. He probably was performing sex magic on all their asses. You never know, but you really can't do that. I need to look into it. It's a thing. It's really a thing. And regular people, I know regular people that have went through it. I don't think nobody's ever done that to me. Well, maybe the first guy, my first boyfriend ever. But yeah, I'm starting to think he did it because I was so fucking stupid for him. Oh God, I used to play myself so much. It's so embarrassing when I think about it. Like, I really can't stand how he had me out here looking like a straight up idiot. Ooh, he used to embarrass the fuck out of me. And my dumb ass stayed. It took him having a baby for me to leave, I promise you. Hey, Miss Joyce Goodwin. It really did. So he probably, now that I think about it, he probably was performing that shit on me. And I didn't know. I was very green to the world at that time. That's what the fuck he did. Now I feel a little bit better about myself. Because he had me looking like an idiot. Yeah, so y'all got somebody here making y'all look crazy. I better be looking up all the rituals they be doing and see if somebody been trying that shit with you. I'm doing good, Miss Joyce. How you doing? Your day was so abusive? What happened? I hope it gets better, though. I really do. My day's been just busy. I just been behind on a lot of things. I still feel like I got like half a day to catch up with. But I will. See, like once I get over here, I'm be multitasking. I'm gonna go put the laundry in. By the time I finish putting the laundry in, Nala will have been off the bus, pick her up, bam. Fill out this form, bam. Oh, I did forget to take the meat out. Damn. Y'all was gonna say start seasoning the chicken, but I'll think, you know what? I think I'm gonna do wingettes. I'll just fry her some wingettes, y'all. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, sex magic is a thing, and maybe it seemed believable because a lot of mediums that I was listening to, they all said that he performed sex magic rituals. He did. Plus one was older than him. You said your baby was he was older than him. Yeah, you know what? He probably was doing sex ritual on you, Miss Joyce. I'm telling you. That's probably what he was doing to you. That's really a thing. You could really, and people don't believe, like, I feel sorry for the people that don't believe in like spirituality and like people putting spells and stuff on you. But the only thing is when you do those, especially those bad spells, they come at a cost. And then that's why you're always supposed to give praises to your God and your ancestors to be thankful, because even if you don't know what you're doing or you know what's happening, your ancestors will always protect you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, it's a thing. You have to look into it. By the way, he was always crying. It's definitely a thing. Some people, men and women, it's not like only men can do it. Women can do it too. You just got to know what you're doing. You have to know what you're doing. Because something about how you like, I forgot the words they use, but like, I don't know if it's your mind and body so open at the time. So that's the perfect time. And then people be doing things with intentions. See, you just be like in the moment enjoying yourself. And they really be on some, some other shit you don't even fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Because especially they just and they was talking about like when people want you to repeat certain things, like yeah, you got to watch out for that. Telling you to say this, say that, do this, do that. Yeah, that they're performing a ritual, and you're thinking you're just doing something freaky in the bed, and like no, they got you participating in the whole ritual and shit. You got to be careful. And like I said, either person can do it. Just depends on, and this goes. I'm telling you, this is a real thing. Y'all better thank y'all ancestors and ask them for that's all I tell my ancestors every day. Thank you and please protect me from the known and unknown. Cause people be plotting this shit. You never know why. Hey, just read my book. People be plotting on you. You don't even know why. And then you be doing things that's not your normal. And nobody can't tell you nothing. They'll make you like I'm telling you. The more I think about it, the more I think the first guy, he was doing rituals on me because I was going nuts. It took when he had a baby, and I was so embarrassed because everybody knew about it but me. And he had me thinking, oh, just stay away from this building because I be doing too much and I don't want nobody trying you because of me. Child, just embarrassed. Like, ooh, I just get mad just thinking about that shit. But he had done so much shit before that I would never put up with, like, not even a little bit of the shit he did. But I was like, I don't know. I was just so crazy over him. It was crazy. But yeah. But yeah, you guys have a beautiful day. I'm about to get ready because Nala Bus gonna be texting me soon. So you guys have a good day. I'll be seeing y'all on these YouTube streets. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go live later, but if not, I'm gonna definitely try to. Cause I don't think I have any errands to run tomorrow. I don't think I have any errands. So we definitely go live tomorrow while Nala's at school. Have better chit chat, and, you know. And by then my sensory binge should be done. Hopefully I find some water beads too. I do have a mission for that. I'm gonna go into some of these bargain stores and see if they got it. But all right, you guys. Later. Chef kisses. Miss Rhonda, tell your husband I said take care. Later, you guys.